And now you're in AEW, Director of Business Development and a competitor. Tell us a little bit about
a competitor. Mark, you have
wrestling-
you're just pushing my buttons. I'm kidding. Go ahead.
Oh, man, I'm going to get hammered after this is over.
Yes, you are. And then I'll hit you with a guitar after I hammer you.
Please do.
But you're now heavily involved in AEW. Tell everybody a little bit about what you're doing behind the scenes.
We're a privately held company, and for the most part, I'll kind of leave that privately because we're in a dual role. But, I'm in business development. It's no secret that my family's 3 generations of promoters, as I've stated. When I came on board, we were not doing non-televised live events. You can call them house shows, and so our tour is appropriately named House Rules. The House Rules Tour, and we kick those off. It's going to be really a crawl, walk, run process, and that's how I think's best, is that we just, find our rhythm, because there's so many things going on. At the top of the interview, I talked about it, but 6 months ago, Collision on a Saturday nights, that wasn't even on the radar, and now here we are, 2 hours on Wednesday, an hour on Friday with Rampage, 2 hours on Saturday, starting in a couple of weeks. Like I said, Wembley, patience, that Tony Khan and the Khan family in AEW shown by not stepping into the UK market until it was right. Obviously, the pandemic and coming out of that. There's not one match. Just the brand went on sale and sold over 60,000 tickets. That's incredible. So there's a lot of moving parts in my day job world, so to speak, as far as business development. But, man, I've got an entrepreneurial spirit, and to be a part of as a machine that's growing. You'd think it's not even 5 years old. That is something that I never lose sight of. I think sometimes externally and sometimes even internally, we're up and running, and here we are. We've Vegas for 5 days and all this. At the end of the day, it's still a very lean and mean corporate staff. It is the Khan family business, has a lot going on. They got this little side project known as the Jacksonville Jaguars and another side project known as Fulham. No, seriously, the 2 biggest sports leagues in the world. They've got teams in, and all elite wrestling. So there's so many moving parts, a lot going on. But, man, I'm pumped. It goes without saying as far as we'll call it my day job, because there's so much growth opportunity. And I'm helping out here and there on anything I can, I think, based on my experience. But the House Rules Tour is something that from the beginning, internally I let everybody know. I said, let's take this very slow and strategic, and make sure that, because the worst thing you can do is get up and running too fast. And so we're working into our rhythm.